There are many different mental illnesses that can affect us in our day-to-day life. In this video, I would like to discuss some of the most common as well as the most well-known mental illnesses out there, and I'd like to give a few musical examples so that we can better understand these mental illnesses as well as the symptoms and the people who suffer from them. The first mental illness I'd like to talk about today is depression. For this, we are going to be looking at Mad World by Gary Jules. Depression is defined as a condition of general emotional dejection and withdrawal. Sadness greater and more prolonged than that warranted by any objective reason. It's important to note that depression is more than simple passing blues. It is possible to feel sad without having depression. The song reflects the many different symptoms of depression, including the singer's sense of hopelessness, as well as their detachment from the rest of society. The lyrics of the song, specifically when the singer says, "When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world," can reflect the author's feeling of being stuck and not being able to move up in their life. If you share the feelings of this song, there are many psychologists that would be happy to talk to you.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And to feel the way that every child should sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. The people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Enlarging your world. Mad world.
The next mental illness I would like to look at is anxiety. For this, we are going to be listening to Basket Case by Green Day. General anxiety disorder is a condition where a person is in a constant state of apprehension and psychic tension. Similar to depression, it's possible to be anxious at times without suffering from anxiety. Within Green Day's song Basket Case, we find the lyrics, "It all keeps adding up, I think I'm cracking up." This shows how anxiety becomes overwhelming to those who suffer from it. If you are worried that anxiety is affecting your life, contact your doctor.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just up? I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a sex that's bringing me down. I went to a whore. He said my life's a bore. Choke with my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just
After anxiety, I would like to talk about obsessive-compulsive disorder. For this, we are going to be listening to Not a Cloud in the Sky by John Buscino. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, commonly known as OCD, similar to general anxiety, is an anxiety disorder in which people have unwanted and repeated thoughts, feelings, images, and sensations. People with OCD engage in behaviors or mental acts to respond to these thoughts or obsessions. The term OCD is being used more and more in day-to-day life by people to define someone who we see as overly organized or someone who prefers things in a specific way. We must remember that obsessive-compulsive disorder is a medical disorder. It is an extreme form of anxiety that alters the way a person can function. If you are worried that OCD is affecting your life, contact your doctor. They will be able to give you the help that you need.
I know, I'll alphabetize CDs, scrub the grout in the bathroom tile. Anything to take some control, make order out of chaos for a tiny little while. I'll smile a satisfied smile, Lord of all I survey. Not a speck of dust, not a painting off plum, not a cloud in the sky today. Tight rein on that tongue, boy, white knuckle grip on the slip of a thought. Everything is perfectly fine, finally perfect, blinding white sheets with hospital corners immovably taut, and peace of mind that I've bought in my usual way. Not a speck of doubt, not a smile off plum, not a cloud in the sky today. There's a dam that I saw in a movie once, and the dam had a tiny little crack, and the crack became a bigger crack till the dam couldn't hold the water back. When the flooding stopped, not a soul in the fairy tale village below had been spared. Well, I've got plenty of spackle, no damn crack'll catch me unprepared. No, sir, I'm not scared. iron that wrinkled tie, smooth out that furrowed brow. Something's awry outside, but there's no need to pry into that right now. I simply won't allow any fear or dismay. Believe it doesn't hurt, believe it helps to pray, believe I just don't care, believe it's actually a blessing to be this self-aware. Believe hope's not a lie and things that need to be have been addressed. Believe there is no true goodbye, and since this shirt is so impeccably pressed, you're not really about to die. Okay, look, if I don't deny, I'll cry and cry and cry and cry till all the walls are washed away. No, I could not tolerate such disarray. So, not a crack in this dam, not a tear in this eye, not a single fucking cloud in the sky today.
Next, we are going to talk about schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a severe mental disorder characterized by many symptoms. These symptoms include emotional blunting, intellectual deterioration, social isolation, disorganized speech and behaviors, delusions, and hallucinations. It's not necessary for someone to have all of these symptoms in order to be diagnosed with schizophrenia. For this, we are going to be listening to the song Schizophrenia by Justin Furstenfeld. The singer of this song uses the song to show the many different ways these symptoms affect his life. There's another version of this song by Blue October. If you suffer from hallucinations, delusions, or any of the other symptoms listed, please contact your doctor as soon as possible.
Silver-plated numbing gum, and Jesus resting on my thumb. A hard-to-reach malaria. I've got the mood that seems to scare ya, and I'm paranoid, self-destroyed. Believe me, Lord, I'm sorry. I've got the mood that seems to bury up. I've got the nightmare cold. Schizophrenia. Cry, cry, and I don't know why the fever becomes my home. I cry, cry, and I don't know why the fever becomes my home, becomes my home. It becomes my home. It becomes my home. And I love it when you're holding me. You have a gentle way of calling me. I haven't felt that way since 1993 when my mother held me. I bet you're waiting for the long sob story of how I was mistreated again. No, I wasn't built that way. I was strong and I was desperately brave, and I didn't mean to scare you. Schizophrenia. I cry, and I don't know why the fever becomes my home. And I cry, and I don't know why the fever becomes my home. It becomes my home. It becomes my cry, and I don't know why. Cry, and I don't know why. It becomes my home. It becomes my home. It becomes the fever becomes my home. It becomes
The next mental illness I would like to discuss is attention deficit disorder. For this, we will be listening to the song ADD by 10 Foot Pole. ADD is one of the most commonly diagnosed mental illnesses in the United States. It is defined as a condition marked by inattentiveness, dreaminess, and passivity. Attention deficit disorder affects your ability to focus and to function in a regular way. The song relays the singer's experiences he has while suffering from ADD. This disorder is one of the most commonly diagnosed as well as the misdiagnosed, meaning it is hard to specify if someone has ADD or if they simply just have a hard time paying attention. Children are the most commonly diagnosed with ADD in America.
What my teacher said, all the other kids take them. I think
we've discussed the most common mental illnesses, I would really like to talk about medication and reliance on pills. For this, we are going to listen to one last song. We're going to hear Happy Pills by The Weathers. Many of the things we've discussed in this video are treatable with medication. Prescription medication can be a great tool to help regulate many different mental disorders. It's important to note that medication is never a cure-all and should be used with other treatment options such as therapy. There are many negative social stigmas surrounding psychiatric medication. One of the biggest arguments against medication is that they change the patient's personality to such an extent that they are no longer themselves. This can be found in the song Happy Pills by The Weather. In the bridge of the song, they sing, "We take strange things to feel normal." Though there are many arguments for and against the use of medications, I believe it is important for us to note that they do help a lot of people in a lot of ways.
Take my pills and I'm happy all the time. I'm happy all the time. I'm happy all the time. Love my girl, but she ain't worth the price. She ain't worth the price. No, she ain't worth the price. Find us, we're apathetic and they can't take that away. I take my pills and I'm happy all the time. I'm happy all the time. I'm happy all the time. I love my girl, but she ain't worth the price. She ain't worth the price. No, she ain't worth the price. Brain are kinda funny. They tell me take a deep